Hey everybody, good late afternoon to all of y'all. As y'all can see, finally got my son here, y'all. Took him a long time. I know I told y'all that he was prolonging it, and I know my last video y'all seen that I was crying, quite upset because he was taking so long to come and tell his testimony. But however, y'all, I thank the Lord every day that my son survived being shot in the head, and he's here with me right today, y'all. I'm so elated that he's able to sit here next to me and tell his testimony and how everything unfolded and what happened, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and let him tell what happened, y'all. And keep in mind, this happened last year, November 10th, around 5:30 something. My daughter had got a text from a friend saying my son got grazed with a bullet. So when I was told that, y'all, I didn't panic. I wasn't scared. I'm just like, oh, my son, he gonna be good. You know, like, God knows it was meant for it to be said that he got grazed with a bullet, because God knows I probably would have been scared, crying. I probably would have fainted. I don't know how I would have took it, but I would have just been so scared, y'all. But we actually found out later on that he didn't get grazed with a bullet. My son actually was shot in the head, y'all. And like I told y'all before, the bullet was about this long, probably about that long, y'all, like this skinny, and it was a pointed bullet. But however, I forgot what type of bullet it was, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and let him tell his testimony and what happened, y'all.
So yeah, basically, I'm just out with my friends or whatever, and we're just driving around. I can't remember where, cause I kind of lost a little bit of like memory about what we was doing or where we was at or whatever. But yeah, so basically we were riding or whatever. We're just riding around or whatever, and then someone like was behind us while we was driving or whatever. Then we hit a couple corners and they just kept following us type stuff. So we just kept turning or whatever, and then turned this one street, and some people got to shooting at us or whatever. And I guess on like the first shot, I got hit because I did not hear no shots going off. Like I just heard, I didn't hear nothing. All I know is we just hit a turn and then, just got hit or whatever. But yeah, I just still thank God to this day that I'm still alive and that I know it's a purpose for me on this earth and stuff. And
It
yeah, I
is.
just happy with, just God, and just that my mom and family, everyone grew me up in the church, and just, how my people's is or whatever. But yeah, anyway, still like, I'm just glad I'm still here, whatever.
A lot of us is so glad he's here, y'all. Another thing that he said, his memory is like somewhat still there, y'all, and some things he forget, but I can feel y'all. And besides him being out in the city, riding around with his friends, driving and stuff like that, just being a teen and enjoying himself with his friends and everything. What one of his friends had told to me is that as they're driving, this vehicle kept following them. And what made them skeptical, like they're paying attention, of course they know the vehicle's following them, but what really made them skeptical is that this vehicle, why they kept following them, they were running every red light just to catch up to my son and his friends. So that's what really was like, okay, that's crazy, because like, who just runs red lights to keep up with somebody? Because like, you could get put over by the cops, get hella ticketed for that, you can get in a lot of trouble for that. So one of his friends are just like, basically stay on the main street. They kept looking back. Of course, this vehicle's still behind them. So one of the friends, he was like, stay on the main streets, like where there's witnesses, just in case something happened. Because I feel like he felt like something was going to happen, which I would have too. If a vehicle kept following me and running red lights to catch up with us, I would have felt like something would have happened too. But his friend said, stay on the main roads where there's witnesses and stuff like that. He didn't listen, y'all. So the street he turned on was Elm Street, and that's where everything just unfolded. And when I think about it, I'm like, wow, a nightmare on Elm Street, y'all, literally. But I'm like, my son got to learn to listen. His friend warned him, stay on the main street so there's witnesses in case anything happened. But yeah, like I said, as soon as he turned on Elm Street, that's how everything unfolded. Y'all, I went up to the hospital as soon as my daughter got that text, and she came and told me Amari been grazed by a bullet, y'all. When I tell y'all that I could not believe it, I couldn't believe it. because I know there's plenty of Amaris out here in this world, first of all. And so I was like, my son Amari got grazed with a bullet. And then she's like, yes, mom. I'm like, yo, brother. She's like, yes, mama. And so we got a ride up to the hospital. We went to the nearest one where we live at. And she had later on, while we had already made it up to the hospital, she had later on told me that everything unfolded on the southeast side of where we live. And I'm just like, Khalees, he's not going to be at the hospital that's on Michigan Street. He's going to be at the one on Jefferson that's closest to the southeast side where everything unfolded, you know. So we made our way to the other hospital on the southeast side, and I kid y'all not, 3 times we had to go up there to the hospital. They would not tell that my son was there. I'm like, I'm his mother. Like, I could show proof ID. Like, I'm his mother. I need to know where my son is. I was thinking that the friend that texted my daughter that he was playing, or like he's lying. But then again, I'm like, he wasn't playing, he wouldn't lie, you know. But I'm just like, why is they lying? Why is security lying about my son being here and stuff like that? And so I just like, I couldn't put anything together. Like why can't I see my son? Why aren't they telling me, you know? Because I was just so shocked, first of all, and like my mind wasn't working right to think that they were just trying to keep him secured for safety reasons is why they were not telling his name, or that they even got a call. Because I even asked them, like, so y'all mean to tell me that y'all didn't get no call of anybody being shot or grazed with a bullet? No ambulance came in with nobody? And they was like, no ma'am, I'm sorry, none of that. And so I'm just like, okay, bet. So I told Khalees, call and text a friend back up, asking where did all this unfold so we can go on scene. So sure enough, we went on scene. Cops was still there. Forensic file van was there. It was taped off. And y'all, when I tell y'all, when I seen that, that's when I got scared a little bit. I even started to shake a little bit. I couldn't even cry. I got teary-eyed. But I immediately started praying. Like, I remember saying, Lord Jesus Christ, God, please don't let my son be dead. Like and comment for a part 2, y'all. I'm going to do a part 2. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for y'all's prayers. For those who are supporting, we highly appreciate y'all, and we love y'all, and God bless y'all.
Have a blessed day, everyone.